All right. All right. Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another testing here at Erolin 3D Martial Arts. This time, our virtual testing, as we have two of our students coming all the way from Texas. We have Paul Miranda and his daughter, Yzabella Miranda, as well. So we're very excited for this opportunity for them to showcase their skills. Yzabella is part of our Mini-Me Ninjas program, while Paul is part of our main program through our online Sensei program. So both of you guys give a little wave, a little shout out. Hello. Very cool. Very awesome. So for this, of course, this is a comprehensive testing. We'll start them off together with some basics, and then we'll have Isa then show some of her techniques. Then we'll have Paul come back and forth. So it'll be an ebb and flow, showing a multitude of different things. So we hope you guys are healthy and well. We hope you guys are enjoying a wonderful Friday as it is. So Paul and Isa, give me a thumbs up if you guys are ready to rock and roll. Good stuff. Fantastic. So you guys can go ahead and unmute yourself, and we'll go ahead and let's see if I can have you be spotlit. Oh, actually, yeah, that's right. This is so. Okay, cool. So let me go ahead and get to my little screen that will have the. You guys are ready to rock and roll. Good stuff. Fantastic. So bad. All right. Sorry. It was like an echo.
Did you feel like you're beside yourself?
I was, exactly. Exactly. All right, fantastic. So here we go. So first off, let's go ahead and there we go. So let's go ahead and stand in attention. And of course, with a Kia, bow.
Kia!
Yeah. Wonderful. Fantastic. So first off, both of you go to your horse stance for me, please. Horse stance. There you go. Good. And then go back to your ready stance for me, please. All right. Go to your fighting stance, please. Very cool. And switch. Nice. Good stuff. And then show me your front stance. Front stance. There we go. And then lastly, this is more so for you, Paul, but your back stance. There we go. Cool. Okay, good. Isa, very nice. All right. So standing in your fighting stance, we're going to go ahead and do our single techniques first, all of our hand combinations, hand techniques. So that would be starting with your jab punch, Ready? One. There you go. Let's, I don't know if that was the mic, but let's make sure we Kia. Ready. And one.
Yeah.
And two.
Yeah.
And then let's do that again, Isa. Only your jab punch. So ready and go.
Yeah.
And go.
Yeah.
Nice. One more time and go.
Yeah.
Reverse punch. Ready? One.
Yeah.
Ready? Two.
Yeah.
Reverse punch, Isa. Ready? And go.
Yeah.
There you go. Ready? Go.
Yeah.
Good. High block. Ready? Go. Good. Ready? Go.
Yeah.
There you go. And low block. Ready? Go.
Yeah.
And go.
Yeah.
Outside block. Ready? Go.
Yeah.
And go.
Yeah.
Inside block. Ready? Go.
Yeah.
Good. And go.
Yeah.
Very cool. Awesome. Let's go ahead and do those 4 blocks again. But this time, Isa, you're going to do it with your front arm. Paul, you're going to do it with your back arm, please. Okay. So ready? First block, high block. Ready? Go.
Yeah.
And go.
Yeah.
Low block. Ready? Go.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
inside block, inside block. Ready, go.
Yeah.
And go.
Yeah.
Lastly, outside block, outside block. Ready, go.
Yeah.
And go.
Yeah.
Good. Back fist, back fist. Ready, go.
Yeah.
Back fist, Isa, back fist. Okay. Think about where it's supposed to hit. Is it supposed to hit straight on or off on the side? Okay. Ready, ready, and 1.
Yeah.
With your front hand. Ready, 2.
Yeah.
And 3.
Yeah.
Now, back fist with the backhand. Back fist with your backhand. Ready, 1,
Yeah.
2,
Yeah.
and 3.
Yeah.
Downward hammer fist. Downward hammer fist. Back arm, then front arm. Back arm first, then your front arm. Downward hammer fist. Ready, 1,
Yeah. Yeah.
ready, and 2,
Yeah. Yeah.
and 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now go to your ready stance, please. Low rear hammer fist. Low rear hammer fist. Ready, 1,
Low rear hammer fist. I don't think we practice that, Sensei.
okay, all right, moving on. Rear elbow strike.
Yeah, that was on.
Okay. Rear elbow strike. There we go. Ready, and 1,
Yeah.
2,
Yeah.
and make sure you look where you're hitting, Isa, and 3.
Yeah.
There you go. Good, good, good. Okay. All right. Isa, if you want to do the next set of techniques, maybe you've seen daddy practice them or something, you can. Otherwise, you can just have a seat on the floor because your dad is going to do palm heel strikes, knife hand strikes, ridge hand, sweeping elbows, all the different kind of elbow strikes that we have. Okay. Yeah. So one of his favorites. You want to give it a go? Yes. Okay. All right. So here we go. Fighting stance, please. All right. So we're going to do our palm heel strikes. Palm heel strikes. Front hand to backhand. Front hand to backhand. Ready? And 1,
Yeah. Yeah.
2,
Yeah. Yeah.
and 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Knife hand strikes. Front hand to backhand. Knife hand strikes. Front hand to backhand. Ready? Go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Make sure they're knife hands and not reverse knife hand strikes. Knife hands. Ready? 1,
Yeah. Yeah.
and 2,
Yeah. Yeah.
and 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Reverse knife hand strikes. Reverse knife hand strikes. Ready? 1,
Yeah. Yeah.
2,
Yeah. Yeah.
and 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sweeping elbow strikes. Front arm to back arm. Sweeping elbow strikes. Ready? 1,
Yeah. Yeah.
2,
Yeah. Yeah.
and 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Upward elbow strikes. Front arm to back arm. Upward elbow strikes. Front arm to back arm. Ready? 1,
Yeah. Yeah.
and 2,
Yeah. Yeah.
and 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Downward elbow strikes. Front arm to back arm. Downward elbow strikes. Ready? Go.
Yeah. Yeah.
2,
Yeah. Yeah.
and 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we did that spinning reverse knife hand strike. Spinning reverse knife hand strike. Ready? And 1.
Yeah.
Ready? And 2.
Yeah.
One more time. And 3.
Yeah.
Okay. A couple more blocks. Knife hand block. Knife hand block. Ready? And 1.
Yeah.
And 2.
Yeah.
Last one. Double knife hand block. Double knife hand block. Ready? 1
Yeah.
and 2.
Yeah.
Very cool. Awesome. Hey, give yourself both a hand. Very nice. Very cool.
High five.
Very
High five.
cool.
That was awesome, Lisa.
Yeah. Look at you go. Okay. So we're going to move to kicks in a moment. But before we do that, why don't you both go ahead and get a little drink of water, if need be.
I'm going to turn the AC down first.
Is this my water?
Yes. So if you want to see us sweat, Sensei, we are.
Is this one?
Right. Absolutely. Well, what's interesting is here in Southern California right now, it's a rainy day. And, normally I'm in my uniform and whatnot and bundling up. But today I'm like, okay, I got to put on a hoodie. Otherwise, I'm going to freeze here in the home dojo. But of course, in your area, apparently it's super warm. So.
Super warm. It is shorts and t-shirts out here.
Woo. No kidding. Okay. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and move to our kicks. We're going to go ahead and start on the floor, doing our sitting kicks first. So we'll do our 2 sitting kicks and then we'll move to standing up. Okay.
We know 3 sitting kicks, just so you know, Sensei.
Okay.
I
Round.
That's right. The round. That's right. It's from what I covered in class over this past week. All right. Yeah. There you go. Okay. So here we go. Sitting front kick. Sitting front kick. Ready? And 1.
Yeah.
And 2.
Yeah.
And 3.
Yeah.
Sitting side kick. Sitting side kick. Ready? 1,
Yeah.
2,
Yeah.
and 3.
Yeah.
Show me that sitting roundhouse kick while we're at it, since you just told me about it. Sitting roundhouse kick. Ready? And 1,
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Good. How about a sitting outside crescent kick? Sitting outside crescent kick. Ready?
Kicks are, but we'll learn.
Okay, here we go. Ready? And 1,
Yeah.
and 2,
Yeah.
and 3.
Yeah.
Nice job. All right, let's go ahead and pop up.
Yeah.
Fighting stance. Fighting stance, right leg back.
Right there.
Yeah, right leg back, please. Yes, please.
Yes, Sensei.
All right. Knee strikes. Knee strikes. Front leg to back leg. Knee strikes. Ready? 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ready? 2,
Yeah. Yeah.
and 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Front leg, front kick. Front leg, front kick. Ready? 1,
Yeah.
2,
Yeah.
back leg, front kick. Back leg. Ready? 1,
Yeah.
and 2.
Yeah.
Skip front kick. Skip front kick. Ready? Isa, take a step that way just a little bit, please. There you go. That way dad doesn't kick you. Okay.
Want to switch stance? Is it okay if we do our southpaw stance?
That's fine. You guys can do that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Skip front kick. Ready? And 1.
Yeah.
Ready? And 2.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Side kick, front leg. Side kick with your front leg. Ready? 1.
Yeah.
Just a side kick. Ready? 1,
Yeah.
2,
Yeah.
and 3.
Yeah.
Side kick with your back leg. Side kick with your back leg. Ready? 1,
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Good. Skip side kick. Skip side kick. Ready? 1.
Yeah.
Ready? 2.
Yeah.
And last set of the basic kicks. Roundhouse kick. Front leg and then back leg. So you're going to do 2 kicks. Front leg to back leg, roundhouse kick. Ready? 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, ready? 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
Try again. You got it.
Ready? And 3.
Good.
Okay. Ready and go.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go. Cool. All right. Skip roundhouse kick. Skip roundhouse kick. Ready? 1.
Yeah.
Ready? And 2.
Yeah.
There we go. Cool. Good stuff. Okay. So here we go. Paul, here are your next set of kicks. So Isa, why don't you go ahead and sit down on the floor for me, please, and cross your legs.
There you go.
All right. Take a little break right there, okay? All right. So skip. I'm sorry, not skip. Let's go low, high roundhouse kick, front leg, and then back leg.
Yes,
So
that's it.
you're doing a total of 4. Ready? Go.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Again. Ready? 2.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Okay. Now let's go ahead and do a similar kick. Instead of low, high, you're just going to go ahead and do a double roundhouse kick. Same level. Okay. 4 kicks total. Ready? Go.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
One more time. And go.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Cool. Let's go with your crescent kicks. Inside crescent kick with your front leg. Inside crescent kick, front leg. Ready? 1
Yeah.
and 2.
Yeah.
Outside crescent kick, front leg. Outside crescent kick. Ready? 1
Yeah.
and 2.
Yeah.
Low, high side kick with your front leg. Low, high side kick, front leg. Ready? And 1
Yeah. Yeah.
and 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then low, high side kick with your back leg. With your back leg. Ready? 1
Yeah. Yeah.
and 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
2 more. Slide side kick. Your slide side kick. Ready? 1
Yeah.
and 2.
Yeah.
Lastly, spinning side kick. Spinning side kick. Ready? 1
Yeah.
Ready? 2
Yeah.
One more time. And 3.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. All right. Fantastic. Paul, you can go ahead and get a drink of water. Isa, go ahead and stand up for me, please, because now we're going to split you 2 off. So, Isa, you're going to do combinations now. I'm going to call out some techniques together in a combination. And I'd like to see you just do your very best with them. Yes, Sensei?
Yes, Sensei.
Okay. So your first combination is going to be a high block, reverse punch, jab. High block, reverse punch, jab. Ready, go.
High block, reverse, jab.
Good. And again, ready and go.
High block, reverse, jab.
Nice. Low block, back fist, reverse punch. Low block, back fist, reverse punch.
low block, back fist, reverse punch.
Okay, go ahead and try that one again. Go.
Low block, back fist, reverse punch.
Okay, good. So now do the back fist with your front arm. So the same arm that did the low block is also going to do the back fist. Okay,
It's okay.
okay, let's go ahead and try it again.
Low block, back fist, reverse punch.
Nice. Again.
Low block, back fist, reverse punch.
One more time.
Low block, back fist, reverse punch.
Nice. Okay, next combination. Jab, reverse, jab, front leg, front kick.
Sensei, can you repeat it again?
Yes, ma'am. Jab, reverse, jab, front leg, front kick. Go for it.
Jab, reverse,
Mhm.
Sensei, can you repeat it?
Yes. Was it a little hard?
Yeah.
It's a little hard. Okay, so let me make it simpler, right? So we're doing jab punch, reverse punch, jab punch again. 3 punches, front leg, front kick.
Okay. Sensei.
All right, go for
Jab.
it.
Reverse, jab, back leg, front kick.
Okay. Let's try that again. This time it's, there you go, front leg, front kick. Go ahead.
Jab, reverse, jab, front leg, front kick.
Good. One more time. Go for it.
Jab, reverse, jab, front leg, front kick.
Good. So here we go. Here's a bigger one now. Front leg, front kick, jab, reverse punch, back leg, front kick.
Sensei, can you repeat it again?
Yes. Front leg, front kick,
Front leg,
jab, reverse punch,
reverse punch,
back leg, front kick.
back leg, front kick.
There you go. Let's go ahead and do that again. Ready? And go.
Front kick, jab, reverse, back leg, front kick.
Nice. Okay, let's do it again. One more time. Go for it.
Cap, cap.
Good. Okay, one more combination. All right, one more. It's 3 techniques. Skip side kick, back fist, reverse punch. Skip side kick, back fist, reverse punch.
Cap. Cap.
There you go. Let's do that one again. Remember, skip side kick. And then when you put your foot down, back fist, reverse punch. Right away. Okay, go for it.
Jab. Cap.
Okay, one more time. Your very best one. Your very best one. One more time. Go for it.
Cap. Cap. Cap.
Nice. Good job. Very cool. All right. Stand at attention and bow. Okay, good. Now it's your daddy's turn to do
My
his
turn.
combinations.
Come sit back here. All right, sit, Chris. Hey, high five. You did fantastic. Very proud of you.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know how you're gonna beat that, man.
Nice. That was hard for me.
There you go. There you go. So here we go. So fighting stance, please. Isa. Thank you. Okay. There you go. Fighting stance. So here we go. Footwork first. We're gonna combine two of them. So first one is going to need to be your step in and then shuffle back. Step in to shuffle back. Ready, go. Good. Again, go. Cool. Side step to back step. Side step to back step. Okay, ready, go. Cool. Awesome. Again, go. Open step. Open step. Nice. There you go. Back in position. Very cool. Again, and go. And then lastly, go ahead and move over a little bit more because you're going to go ahead and do open switch. Open switch. Ready, go. Good. And then open switch again. There you go. Nice. All right. Very cool. All 6 of them. Step in, shuffle back, side step, back step, open step, open switch.
Yes,
Awesome.
sir.
Okay. All right. Ready and go. Open. Ooh, try that open switch one again. Try that open switch one again. Okay. Do that.
Enough angle?
Well, so what happens is you're bringing your back foot in first. So when you were doing just open switch, it was correct.
Oh, like this.
There you go.
Gotcha, Sensei. I apologize.
Okay, no worries. Let's go ahead and start from the beginning.
Okay.
And based off of where you are and how I know the movement's going to be, Isa,
We come
I
sit
can have you actually sit on the couch or over closer to that. That would be better for yours and Daddy's safety. Yeah.
Thank you.
You bet. I just saw it happening. You tripping over your
I
All right, here we go. So again, step in, shuffle back, side step, open switch.
Yes.
Ready and go. There you go. Cool. Awesome. Fantastic. Okay. Combinations. Step in, jab, reverse punch, drop back, reverse punch. Step in, jab, reverse punch, drop back, reverse punch. Ready and go.
Yeah.
Again, ready and go.
Yeah.
Step in, jab, reverse punch, side step, side kick, high block, reverse punch. Step in, jab, step in, jab, reverse punch, side step, side kick, high block, reverse punch.
Okay.
Make sure it's a side step.
Okay.
Ready and go.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Again, ready and go.
I apologize. I forgot the combination again.
Yes,
One more
sir.
time.
Step in, jab, reverse punch, side step, side kick, high block, reverse punch.
Thank you, Sensei.
Yes, sir. Ready, go.
Yeah.
There we go. Skip front kick, jab, reverse punch, drop back, or defensive side kick, excuse me. Skip front kick, jab, reverse punch, defensive side kick. Ready, and 1.
Yeah.
Ready, 2.
Yeah.
Skip roundhouse kick, back fist reverse punch, low block, skip side kick. Skip roundhouse kick, back fist reverse punch, low block, skip side kick. Ready, 1.
Yeah.
Ready, 2. Low block.
Yeah.
High block, reverse punch, jab. Knife hand strike with your backhand to knee strike. High block, reverse punch, jab. Knife hand strike with your backhand, knee strike.
Yes, sensei.
Ready?
Right.
And 1.
Yeah.
Ready? 2.
Apologize.
Ready? Yep. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Next one. Inside block, back fist, reverse punch. Upward elbow strike, front arm, downward hammer fist, front arm. Inside block, back fist, reverse punch, upward elbow strike, downward hammer.
Yes, sensei.
Ready? 1,
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Jab, reverse punch, ridge hand strike with your front hand, sweeping elbow. Jab, reverse, ridge hand, sweeping elbow. Ready? 1,
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Outside block, palm heel strike, upward elbow strike with your front arm to knee strike. Outside block, palm heel strike, upward elbow, knee strike. Ready? Go.
Yeah.
And go.
Yeah.
Combination 10. Combination 10 of 18. With your back arm now, high block to your uppercuts, front arm to back arm.
Yes,
High
sir.
block to uppercuts.
Yes, sir.
Ready? And go.
Yeah.
And go.
Yeah.
Low block with your back arm, knife hand strike with your front, reverse punch. Low block, knife hand strike, reverse punch. Ready? Go.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
Outside block with your back arm to jab. Outside block, jab. Ready? Go.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
Inside block with your back arm, back fist with that same arm to jab. Inside block, back fist, jab. Ready? Go.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
Inside crescent kick with your back leg to spinning side kick. Inside crescent kick, back leg, spinning side kick. Ready? And go.
Yeah. I would like to redo that again, sensei.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Thank
Ready?
you.
And go.
Yeah.
Again. Ready? And go.
Yeah.
Outside crescent kick with your back leg to front kick with your other back leg to spinning side kick. Outside crescent kick, front kick, spinning side kick. Ready? And go.
Yeah.
Ready? And go.
Yeah. Okay, so
Inside crescent kick with your front leg to side kick. Inside crescent kick, front leg to side kick.
yes, sensei.
Ready? Go.
Yeah.
Ready? And go.
Yeah.
Cool. 17 of 18. After these two, Isa, you'll be up next for your forms.
Yes, sensei.
Okay.
Yzabella. Yes, sensei. Your performs next. Pay attention, please. Sit down on the mats for me, please. Crisscross. I'll sit down on the mats for me, please. Thank you. Crisscross. Thank you.
Outside crescent kick with your front leg, roundhouse kick, front leg. Outside crescent kick to roundhouse kick. Ready? Go.
Yeah.
Ready? And go.
Yeah.
skip side kick, back fist, reverse punch, spinning side kick. Skip side kick, back fist, reverse punch, spinning side kick. Ready, and 1.
Yeah.
Ready, and 2.
Yeah.
Last 1. And 3.
Yeah.
There we go. Cool. All righty, good sir. Go ahead and get a much deserved drink of water, a little break. Nice job. Isa, you're up. Mini-me ninjas form, young lady.
Go do your mini-me ninjas.
Mini ninjas.
Remember to count.
All right.
I said
Whenever you're ready, you may begin.
we'll walk to 1, place down to the right. We'll walk to 1. One, 2, cow! Cow! Headlock, reverse jab. Backward front kick. Headlock, reverse jab. Backward front kick. Go walk. 2, 1. Ninja pose and punch like cow!
Nice. And then standing in your ready stance, standing attention, and then bow. Nice job. Very cool. Very cool. Hey, you're going to do basic form 1 for me in a moment. But before that, Dad's going to come up and he's going to demonstrate. Young Champions 1, please.
Come here. Sit right here, please.
Young Champions 1. Cool. Awesome. Awesome. Very cool. Go with 3D1 now, please.
Sensei. Yeah.
Cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, Isa, your turn. Basic form 1, please. Now I'm told that you want to show me the whole form, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay, you may begin whenever you're ready.
Over to left. Arm up. Step forward punch. Move on to right. Arm up. Step forward punch. Move on to the left. 1, 2, yeah! Move on to the left. Arm up. Step forward punch. Move on to the right. Arm up. Step forward punch. Move up to the right. 1, 2, yeah! Move on to the left. Arm up. Step forward punch. Move up to the right. Arm up. Step forward punch. Go to ready stance and back.
Nice job. There we go. All right. Now you can go ahead and have a seat right where your dad is. He's going to go ahead and now he's going to do his basic form 1.
Basic form 1.
Yes, sir.
Start 1.
Little bit.
All right. You got faith in me?
Dad, I'll let you know when what is up.
It's okay. You don't have to say it, but you have to let me do my test. All right. Kill! Kill!
Cool. Awesome. Teguija. Nice. There you go. Good.
Turn around and do it the other way. I can for you, Sensei.
No, you're totally fine. You're totally good on that. Isa, do you happen to know basic form 2? Any sides of it?
No, she hasn't learned anything of that yet.
That's totally fine. No, that's good. That's good stuff. I was just trying to give you a little breather break, you know?
I think she knows some jumping, some other kicks that she can show you.
Okay.
You want to show Sensei your other kicks you know? You know, jumping roundhouse? Show him. Go show Sensei your jumping roundhouse. And good fighting.
All right, go for it. Okay.
Try again. Remember, bring your hip over and turn it.
Nice.
That's too hard.
Can you show me a jumping front kick?
Ooh, jumping front kick. Good.
Right.
Try almost a crest kick. Do the front kick. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Isa, go ahead and have a seat back down again. That was really awesome. That was cool. So now Dad's gonna do Young Champions 2, and then I'll be basic form 2.
Okay. I'm gonna have you sit right over there for me, please. Okay. So.
What's the next Sensei?
Sensei can see everything.
Right.
All right.
Very cool. Let's go ahead and do that again, this time facing the camera to start. That would be I like that idea of getting multiple angles. That's cool.
Yeah, no, it's a good way to see.
That's right. Cool. Very.
Apologize, guys. I'm very used to not keying because I'm cheering at night.
Sure. I get it. I get it. I get it. Even if you don't kia, but I hear exhale of your breath. That's important, right? So you don't have to always go like, yeah, but you can be like, that's what I'm really mainly looking for, especially when you are training at night and the family is asleep, all that stuff. So
yes.
Basic form 2. Nice. Very cool. Very cool. Awesome. So the last one that I asked you to do and create would be your creative forms. Normally, I don't have blue belt candidates doing a creative form for testing. The reason why I did that for you, of course, is so that this, extra work, but also in place of the more active sparring that you would have in an in-person testing. So that's why. So of course, this is a better way to simulate multiple fighters and things like that. So Once you've caught your breath, once you feel ready, go ahead and demonstrate your creative form.
Yes, Sensei, I'm gonna grab me some water.
Yes, sir. Yza, after Dad finishes this part of his forms, then we're going to go ahead and do our basic escapes with you. You're going to show me your basic escapes 1 through 4, okay?
Okay. Basic escapes.
Sensei, if you don't mind, I'm gonna start my creative form from the side angle, just due to the spacing and how it is. I think I created it that way because of the spacing I had. I didn't even realize it until now.
That's not a problem.
All right,
Not a problem.
I need you to sit on the couch now because you're actually gonna be in the way of a kick. I don't want you kicked. Unless you want to be kicked, you just stand in the way. All right.
I'm watching you up here.
All right. Whenever I'm ready, Sensei.
Whenever you're ready. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. Awesome. Fantastic. So, all right. Yeah. So, as a
The only
little,
thing I had on it was a different ending, and I wasn't sure which one to do. So the ending would have been the front kick like I just did, and then the second ending I had was a front kick landing into an elbow strike and then coming in. I just kind of wasn't sure which one to do. It just happened.
so, okay, I'm going to use this as a training tip since, you're online and whatnot. Okay. And so personally, I would have finished with the upward elbow strike.
Yeah.
I would have finished with that. Yeah.
That's what I wanted, but it was a last minute ad. I think I added it 2 days ago and just, it slipped. It's one of those things, just looking at minor details, watching the video 1,000 times, what could be better, what could not. So I'll remember for next time.
Absolutely. So, okay, cool. All right, Yza, your turn. We're going to go ahead and do our basic escapes 1 through 4, please.
Oh, over here, 1 through 4. We know 1 through 5, Sensei, just so you know.
Then let's go 1 through 5.
Yes, high five. All right, you got this? Game face. All right, you're in your fighting stance. All right. Yeah.
You're not my parent.
There you go.
Make sure you key out too, okay?
Okay.
All right.
You're not my parent. Yeah.
All right. All right. Basic escape 3.
Yeah, you're not my parent.
Good. Basic escape 4.
Yeah, you're not my parent.
Very good. Basic escape 5.
Yeah, you're not my parent.
Good job. Now, Yza, Daddy is going to go ahead and try to do a punch right to your head. Actually, he's not even going to try to do a punch. He's going to try and grab your hair because he wants it for himself.
I'm going to take your hair away.
Okay.
But listen to what Sensei has to say.
Okay, so when he tries to go do that, I want you to do the correct block and then the correct strikes. You can do 2 punches. You can do a punch, a couple kicks, things like that, okay?
Block and 2 strikes. Got it? Yes, Sensei, yes, Dad.
Yes, and say yes, Dad.
All right, I'm going to try and grab.
You may begin.
All right. And then, thank you.
Again, okay, a different technique. Go.
Over double kick. All right. Different technique. Don't do the double kick now. Do something else. Okay. You ready? Yeah. 2 punches, okay.
One more time.
Mhm. All right, nice.
Okay, cool. What if he tries to punch low to your tummy? What would you do?
So sensei,
Um,
what kind of block?
a body block. Body block. This.
You're mixing boxing and karate, I apologize, sensei.
That's right. That's right.
Like this.
All right, stand over here. All right,
He's gonna punch your tummy. So show me that low block and then follow-ups.
okay, okay. Get in your fighting stance. Do it again.
Punch, Paul, punch toward the belt knot.
Okay, all right. I apologize.
Punch lower. Punch lower. Yep. There you go.
Okay. Okay. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, that's
Watch a
awesome.
little bit of UFC. I apologize.
There you go. There you go.
So,
Yzabella, her nickname is going to be No Mercy, apparently.
no mercy.
Yzabella, No Mercy. There you go. All right. No, that's good. Stand at attention, face each other, please, and bow.
Thank
All
you.
right. Fantastic. Good stuff. Okay. So since you're there, Paul, why don't you go ahead and pull out a hand target, because I want to move her along and do her target accuracy. And I think you said you have a rebreakable board, correct?
Yes, sir, we do.
Perfect. So go ahead and pull those two out.
Breakable board, remember. And then a hand target.
Sweet. Good stuff. Good stuff. So I would like to see, Isa, I'd like to see a skip front kick first, done twice on the target. Okay. Skip front kick 2 times. All right. Go to your fighting stance. Okay.
In your fighting stance, okay?
Yeah.
All right, focus. It's all right, get up, focus.
There you go. Nice. Okay. Again.
Do it again. Nice.
Skip side kick now.
You skip section. Focus.
Keep those hands up.
Nice.
Okay. One more time.
Back.
Good. Now on that target, on the hand target, Dad's going to turn it over. Wait. Stand in your ready stance, please. There we go. So Dad is now going to turn it over, palm up.
Palm up, okay.
Yeah, palm up, because then now you're going to do a downward hammer fist on the target.
What is the backhand or the front hand?
Pick whichever one you feel is going to be stronger.
Backhand.
Backhand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One more time.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Now Daddy's going to pull out that rebreakable board. And I'd like for you to go ahead and break right through it. Hit that center, right? Center on center.
Focus. All right. Look where you're gonna kick. Touch where you're gonna kick. You're gonna kick it. You're gonna kick it there.
Yeah, because
Not a kick, not a kick ball. We're doing a downward hammer fist.
Oh, I thought you told her to do. I thought we were doing a front kick because the boards were harder than the wooden board.
That's right. They were saying, yes, we did talk about that. Yes. Sorry, my apologies. I forgot.
Break her hand.
Well, I don't know. Hopefully not.
All right, scoot back. All right, not too far. Come on. All right, there. There you go. All right, focus. All right. Don't touch it with your foot. Remember, we practice kick through it. You want to kick me, all right? All right. Come on. Kick hard. Harder. Are you too far back? I think she's a little too far back. Harder. Harder. You can do it. You train doing this. Switch stance. It could be that. No, back leg. Come on. All right, focus. Hey, focus. I know you're tired. You've had a long day of running. But all you gotta do is break this, okay? You got this. Remember? Look at the board. Go through the board. Kick me in the face or in the chest. Kick me in the chest. Harder, you're almost there. Come on. Nice.
Nice. Good job. Good job. Very cool. Very cool. All right, Isa, we're gonna finish up. We're gonna continue running through your testing portion. So you're gonna do the sparring portion, okay? So go ahead and get set up for that, please.
Dad, can I choose one? It's the pink one or the white one? Dad, you choose one for
You
me.
wear the pink. Come here. We'll put your headgear on last.
I'll do it. I can do it by myself.
You do that one, I'll do the other one, okay?
I'll do
Here,
both.
switch. There you go.
Can I do both?
Ooh, it's hot in here, right?
Yeah.
I even turned the AC on. Cooler. I'm gonna turn it down some more for us.
I'll do this one.
It's so hot in here. It makes me love you a lot. Dad jokes all day.
Okay.
Here, put these clothes on. I need you to knock me out, okay?
No, I have to put my headgear on.
I know, I'll put your headgear on.
I can do it.
No, come on. Because we gotta make sure your hair's out of your face, okay? All right, we're almost done, okay? Arm in. Good job. What happened?
But you
I
can-
pinch you? I'm sorry. Better? All right. Don't be a baby. Better? Okay.
I just moved my arm.
Sorry about that. All right.
Why you always say sorry about that?
Because I didn't mean to get you.
No, why do you say sorry
Here.
about that?
Look. Look up. Get that hair back. Use your ponytail on the way. All right, now we can do it.
I cannot my ear.
Let's try it again. Better? Look at me. You good?
Better.
All right, good. All right, I'll put my gloves on. Come on, stand up. Show Sensei how you're ready. Sensei, would you like me to be on my knees fighting her or standing?
Knees, please.
Yes, Sensei. Am I kicking or not kicking?
Not
Can I-
kicking.
One leg at a time, so.
Yeah.
You-
Yeah. Not kicking.
All right,
Next time I'm fighting a big man.
and then I would stand up. Stand up over here, please, Miha. This is part of your test, come on. We're gonna spar, okay? Hold on, get back, get on your line. Hey, remember,
There we
return with the Sensei.
All right, very cool. So you're gonna spar for 1 minute, and Isa, while Dad can only block and use his punches, he's still gonna be moving around a lot. Okay, he's not kicking, but you can still block, punch, and kick. You can hit the target areas, the chest, the stomach, the sides of the body, and you could also hit him in the head.
This
Okay.
is-
All right. And so remember, you want to come in, you want to do your kick, punch, kick, bounce in, and then bounce out. Be really, really quick, ninja quick. Yes, Sensei?
Isn't that?
All right, cool. This is the last part of your testing, and then I'm going, well, the second to last part. Then I'm just going to ask you a couple questions, and then you're going to be finished because I know you are getting tired. I know it. I can see it. Okay, yeah. All right. So go ahead and send an attention. Face each other, please, and bow. There you go. And touch gloves and say, "Good luck. You're going
Good luck.
down." Just kidding. All right, and go.
Oh, nice.
Okay, good. Kick with the front leg. Kick with your front leg.
Ooh, nice. Good kick. Ooh,
Boom. Nice.
ooh. Nice up. Almost got me.
There you go. Now punch straight though, punch straight.
Oh, punch my face. Well, ooh, ooh.
Quick punches, pop, pop, 1, 2. There you go. And then kick, kick.
Ugh. Kick.
And then kick the body.
Kick.
Front kick, front kick.
Nice.
Nice. Almost there. Come on. 10 seconds.
Ooh, nice kick. Ooh, good block. Ooh,
Very cool. And stop.
good.
And attention and bow. Give each other a high five. Say thank you.
Good job. Let's take these off.
Nice. Cool. All right, Isa, have a seat right in front of the camera for me, please.
In front of the camera. She's gonna talk to you.
Ow.
Sorry. You're okay?
Because my earrings.
Yeah. All right. Okay, sit down.
There we go.
All right, listen, Cynthia, you've got questions for you.
Okay. All right. Isa, first off, what does a bow mean?
To show respect.
To show respect. Very good. So it's important to bow to who?
To the dojo
Good.
and to sensei and junior ninjas.
That's right. Very good. Is it also important to bow to mommy and daddy?
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. What about your brother?
My brother does that too sometimes. My brother do that too.
Yeah. Sure, absolutely. Is it important to show respect to your brother though?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, Sensei?
Sensei.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. What's a dojo rule that we have that you can use at your home too?
No food.
That's right. No food. No food. What else?
Or no milk or no apple or juice.
What's another rule of the dojo?
No popcorn either.
Except on movie nights.
Or bubble gum.
Okay. That's another rule. What do we do when we come to the dojo?
Bow
Mm.
and
Do we wear socks or shoes?
no.
No. Okay. Good. Do our belts ever hit the ground?
What?
Do our belts ever touch the ground?
No.
Yeah. And do we ever use our belts as like toys?
No, sensei.
No, absolutely. Yeah, we don't. We most definitely don't. Good stuff. Okay. Now, here's a question for you to think about. There isn't a right or wrong answer. My question for you is, do you like martial arts a little bit or do you like it a lot? A lot. Why? Why do you like martial arts so much?
Because it's my favorite.
It's your favorite. What makes it your favorite?
I play a lot and I have a party.
Okay.
No, why do you like martial arts? Why do you like practicing karate?
Because I think that's cool.
Because you think it's cool. No, that's awesome. Do you plan on being a black belt too someday?
Yes, sensei.
Yes, sensei.
Oh,
Yeah.
and then when you become a black belt, what do you plan on doing?
Like
I haven't thought about that.
I
Like-
forgot.
Well,
If you, what would you do? If you got your black belt, what would you do?
Restart.
Restart? Pretty much.
Restart the belt.
like would you continue training?
Yes.
Yes. Would you possibly be a sensei this Sunday?
You want to be a sensei?
Yeah, that'd be pretty fun, right?
Junior ninja.
Say that again.
I want to be junior ninja too.
Oh, you will be eventually. I mean, you're getting there before you know it, because you're only 4 years old, right? Oh, that's right. That's right. You just turned 5, right?
Yes. sensei.
Yeah. Wow. That's so fantastic. No, that's good stuff. Are you proud of yourself with how you did today?
Yes, sensei.
Yes. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Paul, why don't you chime in for a little bit on just how you've seen her kind of grow as she started, and this is her second testing. So why don't you just talk about that for a little bit?
So I was actually just thinking about that the other day, from the first time she tested until now. The first time she tested, she knew her high block, her low block, jab and reverse. Watching her progress and watching her memory develop with all the techniques. We watch movies and she'll see somebody do a high block and see them get kicked. They didn't get kicked because they didn't block properly. They didn't do their outside block, or they didn't do their low block. And she notices things. So it's really neat to watch her knowledge expand on martial arts. I come home some days, literally I'll walk in the door and she'll be like, Dad, can we train now? I'm like, give Dad about 5 minutes, to get his mindset, and she's ready to always train. She does swimming, she plays with friends, but in the end, I really see her train more than she does anything else.
I do like 20 training.
She has friends that say, hey, let's play karate. And she looks at them like, we don't play karate, we train karate. She kind of looks down on them. Kind of karate snob, not gonna lie.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, I'm pretty sure, obviously seeing her not only with today's testing, but just seeing her in classes and seeing some of the videos you send me, I'm pretty sure that her friends, if they played karate with her, that would be a one-time thing, because she is strong, she is fierce. They wouldn't want to continue. She will get hurt because she's so tough. So.
She really is strong. She comes up here and she'll punch on the VS1, which is barehanded. I've seen her crack her knuckles on it. She's like, oh, and she just goes back at it. Now her knuckles don't crack that much against it. She's getting strong hands. It's like little ball peen hammers hitting you when she hits.
Sure.
It feels wonderful.
That's awesome. That's good stuff. So, Yza, I'm so proud of you. I'm so excited for how hard you have been working in class and even today's testing.
Yes.
So just stay focused with me for a little bit longer, okay?
Now you're tired.
Yes, Sensei?
Yes, Sensei.
Yeah, because right now I'm about to tell you whether or not you passed, and if you passed, what rank you passed to. And I'm sure you're going to want to know that information, right?
Yes. Yes, Sensei.
Yes, Sensei.
Yes, absolutely. So when you're in class, you're very focused, you're listening well, and you're doing a great job. Daddy, of course, is there helping you. And so have you told Daddy thank you for always being there in your classes and helping you?
You tell me thank you.
Thank you.
Not now, but do you tell me thank you in the past?
Yeah.
Honestly, she has.
Yes, that's good. That's good. Okay, that's awesome. Because I want to just say I'm very proud of you for how hard you've been working. And so continue to work hard. One thing to know with your forms, I want you to work on having stronger stances. So less wiggly, less wobbliness. Okay, so we want to sharpen that up before we learn the next one. Okay. All right. So, but with that being said, I want to congratulate you. You not only passed, but you achieved your goal. You earned your orange belt. Congratulations. Yeah. Yeah. Say, I did it.
I did it.
Yay.
Right. That is right.
And now she wants her advanced orange belt, she said.
No, I said, oh, my advanced yellow belt.
Oh, you're getting an orange now. You're skipping the advanced yellow. You're getting the rainbows.
That's right. Absolutely. So anyhow,
Thank you.
Absolutely. Make sure you also, I know you just said thank you, but actually go ahead and give Daddy a big hug and kiss and say thank you again for all your help, because he really helps you a lot. Okay.
You did fantastic. All right, sit up properly.
Okay, absolutely. Yeah. So
big string.
So why don't you go ahead and do this? Yza, go ahead and stand up for me, please. Stand in attention. Okay. And this concludes your testing. So go ahead and stand in attention, and with the Kia, bow.
Yeah.
Very cool. Awesome. Is mommy and your brother there now?
Yes.
All right, very cool. So you can actually go ahead and step out. You can take off your belt. You can go hang out with mommy and your brother and probably get some food or rest or something like that.
All right.
That way Daddy can go ahead and continue his testing.
All right, you can keep your clothes on, go downstairs. Go, no, leave your clothes on. Yeah. Yeah, go.
Why did I take my pants
Because
off?
we don't want you to get naked online. Uh,
That's funny.
It's a Texas thing. We don't care here.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay, so
On her mat
the-
too, so I apologize. No, I'm on the iPad.
so the next few things you're going to do is obviously you're going to show me your escape techniques. Obviously simulating someone grabbing you. So you'll show me your base escapes 1 through 7 first, and then we'll move to your wrist grab. So, all right, base escapes 1 through 7, go for it.
All right. You're not my parent.
Cool, awesome. Number 2. Nice. Number 3.
3. So quick question for 3 and 4. I know for training purposes, you tell us to put our hands up, and I'll demonstrate. So, all right, and then somebody's grabbing from behind, right here. Would we be able to use our elbow at the same time to make it so? I mean, obviously, put your hand up, but so would we be doing an elbow to come across?
You can, absolutely, as long as your arm is above their grab.
Okay.
Yeah. Because what happens is, and this is why, like, I'll have students that when we are practicing it, you know, there's the grab on the shoulders or even a choke, and they just try to hit the arm. And so I tell them to raise above, because if you just hit the arm, what happens is it applies tighter pressure. It constricts, so you're being your own worst enemy.
Okay.
So arm up high, but yes, of course, you can certainly reach over. And sometimes you might not even be able to reach with your elbow, but you can certainly come over and slap.
Okay.
Yep, absolutely. Number 5. Cool. And 6.
Yeah.
And lastly, 7.
Let's see.
So grabbing your sleeve. Yeah.
Yeah. Here. And then here. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's say they are grabbing the outside part of your wrist. So a mirror grab, outside wrist grabs. So let's go ahead and see you demonstrate a few of them, whatever it is that you remember. But whatever it is that you're demonstrating, if there is a name that we have called in class, tell me the name of what you're doing.
Okay. I don't know if it's really of a name, but the person's grabbing me and I bring my hand down and chop away, step in and knife hand. But as I chop away, I'm ripping my hand away at the same time. So hammering, step in, knife hand, roundhouse, knees, multiple attacks.
Okay, cool.
Let's see. Same hand, right?
Same hand.
Let's see. We have our windmill where we come around and we can grab the arm, take them down, front kick, break it, arm bars from there. Let's see. I would curl inside right here. So mirror grab, so curl, it gives me top control. I can pull, roundhouse, bring them in. So that way my hand's controlling the wrist instead of theirs. Another one that I know that, let's see. I think that's about it for me.
That's fine. Let's go inside wrist grabs now. So a cross grab.
Okay. I would do again. I bring my wrist out like this, apply pressure, break the arm, break the legs, hammers, elbows. Grabbing here. I don't know how effective it is, but it has worked for me in the past where while they're pulling, I jump forward, grab their hand and put my finger on the wrist and bend the wrist in. So, because they're still grabbing me, so I'm just using their pressure against them. Let's see. Then again, there's the hammer strike you can do down to it as well, knocking it away. Front kicks, elbows, knees. I believe that's what I've got for that since I.
Okay, double wrist grab. They're grabbing both arms.
Double wrist grabs again. There's the windmills. You can bring them around, where both hands come around, and then you can block, take one off, knife hand, press kick, finish off. Let's see. You can come in, reach around, grab knee, reach around, grab front kick, reach around, pull, knocking them off balance, coming back in with the knee. Let's see. So you can do the same thing with the outside grabs. Grab them from the outside, pull down, bring your knee up to them. Let's see, what else have I done? Stepping through, grabbing, and throwing them over. And I think that's all I know since I.
Okay, all right, sounds good. So then go ahead and go to your fighting stance and just show me with both your front hand and your back hand, your open hand blocking for your 4 directional blocks, open hand blocking.
All right, I'm sorry, open hand blocking my what? I'm sorry?
Oh, with your 4 directional or 4 basic blocks?
Oh, okay, open hand block, thank you.
Sir.
High block, low block, inside block, outside block.
Okay. And then backhand?
Backhand, sorry. High block, low block, inside block, outside block.
Very cool, very cool. All right. And then now, take one step back from me and show me your guarding block.
Guarding block.
Guarding block, yeah. Okay, cool. So that would be your Philly shell.
Philly shell.
Okay, so that's Philly shell. There you go, guarding block. Not to be confused with VL guard.
Right, I'm trying. I apologize.
It's okay. I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. Young Champions 2.
Guarding block. Let's see. I apologize, Sensei. I've lost to me.
It's okay, and it's not obviously on your form. It's a block I teach, but I don't oftentimes just throw it in there unless I just want to throw a curveball, which I always do.
Guarding block.
Yeah, we'll talk more about it after your testing officially finishes, right? So with that being said, go ahead and pull out your VS1. We're going to go ahead and do this sparring portion of things. You're going to do a little one-on-one continuous, only going to be 90 seconds.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you able to see me?
I am. Absolutely. Okay. All right, so here we go, 90 seconds. And what you're going to do is, of course, just a one-on-one continuous. I want to see this one-on-one continuous in a self-defense context, meaning, again, you're attacked from somebody, you're hanging out with friends, you know, out someplace and someone attacks you, right? This is a self-defense, a street fight, if you will. So in this case, no holds bar, anything goes as you're attacking your VS1.
Okay.
Okay, ready and go. Almost there, almost there. 20 seconds left. Cool, and stop. Very cool, very cool. Awesome. So I'm gonna give you a little quick break, and then you're gonna go ahead and do another 90 seconds one-on-one, but this time we're gonna put it in a context of tournament, meaning your kicks will need to be at waist level or higher. In which case I'm gonna refer to on the VS1, I'm gonna say the C and above, the C in century and above. Okay. Yeah, I'll say that. Of course, so you have that level, you have your head strikes. And again, this is all based off of continuous point sparring in a tournament, right? No elbows, no knees, no uppercuts.
First thing, no elbows, no knees.
That's right. First thing, yeah. No elbows, no knees, no uppercuts, no hook punches. They can be ridge hands, but they can't be hook punches. All right. So we're putting it in a tournament context. All right. All right. Ready?
Can I get water first?
Oh, I guess so. Sure. Why not?
I appreciate it.
I'm kind.
Everybody loves a sensei that cares.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, here we go. Ready? Go. Thirty seconds left. Almost there. 10 seconds. And stop. Very cool. Very cool. Nice. All right. You can go ahead and move the VS1 out of the way because the final aspect of sparring is going to be a 2-on-1 continuous round. Now, in an in-person testing, normally we'll do 2 minutes. In this case, we're only doing 90 seconds, and obviously you don't have anybody hitting you. So I want you to simulate you have 2 attackers on you. And so how would you move with that, right? And these attackers are going to start in a V formation, but they will quickly be moving around. Okay. All right. So just catch your breath for a little bit. All right, here we go. Ready, go. Halfway there.
Yeah.
15 seconds. And stop. Very cool. Very cool. Awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff. Get a drink of water. Go ahead and have a seat on the floor. How you feeling?
I feel like I just fought 2 people and got my butt kicked.
Well, what's cool is one of the things I noticed, of course, is as you were moving, okay, you did simulate, going over left to right, and you were very intentional about making sure that after you did a few strikes over to the left, the attacker on the left, then you moved to the right guy again, which was cool. So that was really good. There's a couple of movements where you had a couple of spin techniques, which I thought, okay, that's a good flow. And then to go from one, and then you went to another like set of spin techniques on the other person. And so I probably, for me, and that's how I train you guys, I probably would not have done that, because while in theory it looks good when you have those actual attackers, you'll probably want to do the couple of spins, jump kicks or spins, whatever, and then hand strikes as you spin into it, hand strikes to the next one, and then another spin kick to the other guy just to let him know you can't get on me. You know what I mean? So yeah, absolutely. But that's cool. And again, this is obviously me speaking it, but showing it is a whole different thing, right? So that's good stuff. I was just looking at the form and thinking about it, and part of the test is your essay component, but I don't remember getting that.
Honestly, I don't even, I thought it was something I'd have to tell you online, so I never wrote it. So I thought I was supposed to verbally give it to you. That's why I was like, so I've been thinking, what do I think about, how's it important to be a martial artist, or whatever the question was. I said, I pondered it for a long time. Actually, it was one of my training nights. I sat there for like an hour straight thinking about it.
Okay, cool. So we'll talk about it. This will be part of your verbal testing, right? The oral testing, but yes, I would like it written out and just send it the email. Okay. So because of course, speaking one thing out is one thing, but of course, us being able to communicate our thoughts is important.
Better speaker.
Exactly. But yeah, so I'll go ahead and read your essay topic again. So it's ultimately on being a martial artist, right? A true martial artist. So what does it actually mean? What does it truly mean to be a martial artist? Should everyone learn martial arts? What are some benefits you've personally experienced during your journey? Is it what you've expected? Is it less than? Is it more? And then some of the final questions there, which we'll go over again. Is it ever too late to start? Which is better, competition style martial arts or combative real world martial arts, and or a blend of it, whatnot. So, but ultimately, let's go with the first question, and that is, what in your mind, in your perspective, does it truly mean to be a martial artist?
I thought about that question for a long time, and I thought at first, to obtain your black belt, to keep training,
although that is part of it, I think the other part is giving back to the community as well from what you learn and teaching the new generations. Being a true martial artist, I feel, is just giving. And instead of taking and receiving, make sure you give back because you received so much from learning. It's time to give it back to the younger generation.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. So, you've been doing martial arts for quite some time, on and off throughout your years, right? From when you were a kid to, now, and, even, COVID, that was the whole hiccup and everything, and you're back into it and everything like that. So with that, let's kind of segue to the next question, or the final question. That was, what in your mind is the better of martial arts, like competition style or combatives, right? Real world, like we're only training for real world, it's real world or nothing, or is it maybe a little blend of both? And explain your perspective.
So I honestly would say it is definitely a blend of both. Not one thing is better than the other. You can learn so much from one or the other. From real world, from my experience, you take out legs, you learn to fight the way you've never fought before. You use your teeth for all you know. You use every part of your body to survive. Competition, you have certain parts that you need to use. Now, although it seems limited, I think it's fantastic because it makes you find creative ways to use those. And then you can actually take those creative ways, somehow apply it into your real world. You put it in a defensive technique. I mean, you're doing a knee to the belly. I mean, take out their legs, knee to the face now. I mean, something like that. And you can learn all those kicks from regular competition. So, and I think a blend of both is great.
Awesome. Oh, that's good
now,
stuff.
separating them in a fight is different.
That's right. Yeah. They really frown on, judges at tournaments really frown on when you throw an elbow.
I don't know why.
I know, seriously, golly. Now, do you believe everyone should learn martial arts? And explain your answer. Why or why not?
Most definitely. Martial arts isn't just about self-defense. It's about how I see it and how I believe it's about working your energy as well. You can't work just the outside of your body and your muscles. You got to work your inside as well. Without that energy from the inside, you're just using regular muscle. You're not using anything extra. Your body gives off so much more, but without practicing it, I mean, yeah.
I remember one time I gave this essay to a student, a young student, actually. She was pretty mature for her age. And when I gave her that question, she actually said, no, not everyone should learn martial arts. And her perspective was because not everyone, though there's benefit for everyone, not everyone has the right intentions.
That is true. That is very true.
Yeah. So with that being said, how would you say the environment, and whether it's the student, the instructor, family support, how would you say that environment, that input, how would that affect a person learning martial arts, and how important is it for someone learning martial arts?
I'm sorry, repeat the question one more time.
Yeah, so the question is, how important and how vital is the environment that's created for the student that's learning martial arts?
So as the other student said, I agree, she's right to a point that not everybody should learn it because they could use it in a faulty way. However, again, this goes to your environment now. Let's say you're that bad person in jail, you're in Gen Pop, you're gonna need something to protect yourself. So, some people learn martial arts in that way, learn, live or be killed. Unfortunately, that's how it is in that environment. But in this environment, say my house, I find it's very important, a very different way of learning, but it's a very supportive and structural way of learning versus getting beat down and learning from horrible mistakes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, what are some benefits? And yours is a unique situation, so I really give you the freedom to just answer however you want to answer. But what are some benefits you've personally experienced during your overall martial arts journey, but this new revitalized journey?
comparing from now to when I was a kid, I appreciate it even more now than I did as a kid. Although it helped me out as a kid and helped me protect myself from bullies and kept myself out of fights and be able to protect my other friends, my maturity level at the time wasn't what it is now. I think I have a better respect for the culture, the foundation of where it comes from. I honestly feel because of that, I'm able to focus harder, train harder. I know what I want out of it now versus back then. Back then, I want to be a black belt. All right, I'm a black belt, guys, I'm cool. Versus now, black belt's great. It's not about getting a black belt for me. It's about the training and what it leads to. For me, a healthier body. I suffer from a stomach disease that's incurable, but with the training, it keeps me strong. So it's vital that I do this. And I've learned because of that if I can do this, I can do anything. And it's a way to show my kids they can do anything as well. Age is not a factor.
Do you have like I know you have goals within martial arts, right? Goals are mile markers in pursuit of our dream.
Yes.
What would you say, if you have one, what would you say is your martial arts dream?
As when I first tested with you, you kind of gave a chuckle to my answer at that time, but I knew it wasn't laughing at me. It was something like you're happy about it. I told you last time that honestly, I would love to bring your dojo over here to Texas as well and be an instructor at a dojo over here for you. My goal is still that goal. I pretty much believe 3D MMA. I wear my gear everywhere I go. I talk about it everywhere. I'm 100% in. As I told you before at the tournament, I had people scouting me, which I thought was crazy. I'm 41 years old. What are you going to do with me? Put me in the 35 plus competition? Good job. But even then I told them, I appreciate it. But my sensei was there for me. He's had my back 100% and I'll be there 100%. So if I could, I'd revital my truck with 3DMA all over it.
Let's go.
Send it. I'll get it done, sensei.
There you go.
But in the end, I would love to continue my career in martial arts with my black belt to my second, third. If I can hit seventh, I might be about 70 years old, but I'm all for it. Our style of martial arts is what I like because it incorporates everything. You're not judgmental to one style. You accept it all. And that's what I love about your school. And that's why our school is, I think, the best.
What I love is in your response, you saying ours. I've always mentioned it so many times. This is not my school that you're participating in and you're getting instruction from. This is our school. This is our dojo. And when we say that, and one of the reasons why I say that is because one, we are family, we are a community, and also I want you guys to take ownership of your journey of our dojo, and because like we've mentioned as we're talking right now, you can very well have a part of it. I would love that. Like if that, because that's where my mind is right. I'm already helping other people in different parts, of the country, helping them with their school. But, one of my other black belts, she could very much open up if she decided she could open up her own school, but she wants to open up eventually a branch of our dojo. And so to have, multiples, it's really cool when people buy into our vision, right? Our vision, then they just want to run with it because they believe in the values and whatnot. So I highlight that. I know that sounds a lot like it's talking about me, but it really isn't, because at the end of the day, that is, I only share that vision with people that I trust, because at the end of the day, it is my name on that logo. It is my name and whatnot. And so I want to partner. I want to work with people that I actually trust would carry on the name well, and so I want to highlight that, on your testing because it is really cool. It is a joy for me to see your name pop up every class that we have, you know, or whether it's private or in person, and obviously testings and, you know, just everything. Like it's a super big joy. And I mentioned that last time, and I will continue mentioning it because I want you to know that you are a vital piece of this dojo, no matter how far away you are, you know? Yeah, so it's really, really cool for me to see you just work hard. And I mean, I'm inspired by your training log. I'm like, my goodness, you know? And as far as, you know, techniques and some things, you know, sure, obviously, naturally, there are certain hiccups and whatnot. I know that some of those spinning side kicks, you probably were like, this could be better.
I've had better days with my spinning side kicks. That was another thing I've noticed is on my online training versus an in-person training and seeing my tournaments, I could use stronger stances. I've noticed my stances aren't low enough, but I also realized that I'm competing with brown belts and I succeeded with that. So, you know, I figure I'm not too bad doing virtually. So once I get in there with you in person, I know it'll be great. So
absolutely. There'll just be a little things, and which is why I'm so pumped for you to be attending Max this year, man. And I'm like, say again.
On Thursday before.
Exactly, and I'm really excited for that. And I'm like, man, we're gonna have some fun with that. That is for sure. Just to really give you the most that you can from your travels out here. And I constantly keep thinking, when is a time when I can get out to Texas? So,
make sure there's a tournament around that time for you, so you can
right.
coach me.
Exactly. I'm like, well, if you're going to be doing a tournament, if I'm going out there to help you with the tournament, I'm like, why not? You know. Anyhow, so yeah,
Sam too. He was at the last TKO tournament this last weekend. Sam from 10th Degree. So he's been very supportive at everything.
Okay, nice. Who was again?
He said his name is Sam from 10th Degree Black Belt.
Yeah. Sam, yeah, I know. Yeah, Sam Brummett. Yeah, I saw him a couple weekends ago when we competed in Ontario. He was there. So.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I caught up with him. So that was all good stuff. And yeah, because he's based out in Houston. So anyhow, so all that to just say, you know, while. Oh, you know, yeah, I know there's probably some techniques that you're like, oh man, I should have had this, or this could have been better, right? Like we mentioned, or guarding block, which by the way, backhand down, front hand up.
Backhand down, front hand, right. Oh, backhand down. Yeah, I think I did that, but I did it sideways, right?
No, because if you're in a fighting stance.
That was the only thing. See, it was That's right. It's the verbiage that gets to me sometimes. I'm like, what? All right.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, absolutely. So, so anyhow, but all that to say, you know, I'm just very excited about your work ethic, your display of techniques, and how they will continue to sharpen, continue to get better, even as you self-evaluate, like, you know, talking about, I got to get deeper stances, you know, work on that more, which, you know, yes, that's important. Flexibility aids in that and improving in your flexibility. So all to say, I just want to congratulate you on being promoted to your blue belt. Congratulations. Wonderful job. Absolutely.
Thank you.
So anyhow, well, this concludes your testing, of course. So you can now go ahead and relax. Yeah, absolutely. Let's go ahead and properly finish by standing in attention. And of course, with a Kia, bout. Boom. Yeah, awesome. Congratulations, Paul. Wonderful job, sir.
Appreciate it.